Welcome back. The NBA is reportedly warning Spurs star Victor Wembanyama after he skipped post-game media following a playoff loss. The Ultimate Dallas Sports Show is debating whether athletes should be required to face questions after that final buzzer.
Welcome in for a little Ultimate Dallas Sports Show overtime, talking about the NBA playoffs and Victor Wembanyama, the San Antonio Spurs superstar, kind of gave the stiff arm to the media yesterday after Game 5, and the NBA has now, reportedly anyway, according to Shams Charania of ESPN, they have told him that, hey, you can't do that. They have at least warned him in this space that you can't just slough off the media, and this is something we have seen now a couple of times in these playoffs in general, hockey and basketball combined, and it's controversial, certainly within us in the media. I don't know how much. I don't know how much fans care about it, but I think they should.
Interesting.
It's not the first time he's done it this season. I will say there was a game where he had just found out that he lost his grandmother, and he didn't share that at the time, but he was very clearly emotional during his post-game availability, and he kept it very short, but he still met those post-game media requirements. I don't know if there was something personal going on last night, but yeah, it's not the first time he's missed it. It is the biggest stage, of course, in which he has not made himself available. And for it to come after a loss is a loss in the fashion in which the Spurs lost in game, what was that, 5?
It was 5, yes. They are blurring together a little bit, yeah.
I think that's more indicative of something going on.
The other I suppose the other example that Mike referenced a little bit ago was Vegas recently after they beat Anaheim to secure their berth in the Western Conference Finals. Stiffed the media entirely. John Tortorella, head coach, said no. The entire team was not available. Like they all just left. And the NHL came down harder on that than several other aspects that they've had to deal with in recent memory that are a little more controversial in terms of the public opinion. But the NHL obviously needs the visibility a little more than what the NBA does. Well, and that's where it's a little bit apples to oranges, but the point being, it's like, and my main question is this. Would I like to hear from Wemby? Sure. Do I want to hear from him after a Game 5 loss? I don't have to. I'm personally fine with that because he's so ubiquitous right now. But I understand the perspective of like, he doesn't show up. You want to hold him accountable for his performance because we don't think he played up to his current standards, and that could be where the difference lies.
I think all that's necessary here is the warning.
Yeah.
Because I think it just needs to be reinforced, hey, this is something you do need to do. If there weren't rules in place that told these players and coaches you have to talk to the media, I think a lot of them would not. And if that were the case normally, I think interest in the games would then necessarily falter at the very least. It would drop off at the very least because it's about the personalities. It's not just about the game on the floor. It's about the personalities and what matters to these guys that helps bring people in and bring them under the tent. And without that, you lose some connection to these players. So this piece, it doesn't feel important because they're so in our face all the time. It's more important than I think fans realize it actually is. We'll talk about this and an awful lot more tomorrow on the Ultimate Dallas Sports Show, 12 to 1 on WFAA+.